My name is Eliana Midge de Leon Rivera. I am currently 16 years old. Well, it's May 31, 2025 right now. And June 10 yung birthday ko, so I'm almost 17. I'm basically 17 now. It is currently 10:08 p.m. and I'm inside my room. I am in isolation. And after, kasi I took the REI procedure, I swallowed radioactive iodine in order to melt my thyroid because I have the condition of hyperthyroidism. And it's considered, like, ano na siya. Ano. Ang purpose ng video na to is to document myself. Tapos na siya. Yun na yun. Hindi natin. Kaya no, kasi all honesty, kanina umaga is gumawa na ako ng video. But it went on for 77 minutes in total. So even if I put it in 2 times speed, 38 minutes siya. And well, that's not really the optimal time duration that I want my documented videos of myself to be. Because the purpose is kasi gusto kong mag-talk dito. And ayun, just talk about what I learned throughout my personal development journey and be able to look back on it in the future. Siyempre, that would be like, I think it would be a fun experience, something that will make me even more appreciative of myself and how much I changed. And yeah, I think nag-resurface yung kapag-double years ko na vlogger nung elementary. I think grade 5 and grade 6 I was vlogging in school. But, it's very, it was not actually some type of dream goal or what. But now this is a, like, hindi naman to goal, I guess. Just, some type of hobby, perhaps. Well, I'm sure that I won't be making these regularly, okay? These will just be some, when I get the urge to do it. And another purpose of this is to hone my skills din kasi yun. Ayun, kaya siya parang nag-decide ako na, let's do this. Not just for documentation purposes na to look back upon, but also to hone my skills in articulation, organization of thoughts, and speaking. Yes. I believe that this will be something that, this will be some type of investment. Just me talking to a camera, and trying to relay my thoughts effectively and efficiently. Because, I'm aware and I acknowledge that I'm an inductive thinker, but I'm also like very spin the wheel, very random yung thoughts ko. Kung kailan lang siya, parang nasa subconscious, diba? Kung ano lang yung unang lumabas, kahit dapat 1, 2, 3, 4, minsan like parang may 5, tas 2, 3, 1, 4, yung ano lang, parang very kalat lang kasi. And I want to develop myself to be able to organize that, to be able to, kind of fix that. As like, that is one of my goals, okay? Why is it so na gusto kong, like parang ganyan, isa yun sa mga goals ko? Kasi I saw a video, I think, it's been twice already that I've seen this video, and she was so effective in communicating her message for us. Like, I think the title was, I became a billionaire at 26. Here's 13 tips, 13, kasi mga napag-aralan na lessons that she relayed in the video. And the first one was to invest in your intellectual, social, and human capital. And ayun, intellectual capital yung honing yung speaking, thinking and speaking. That is an intellectual capital. But like, it is one of the skills that you hone in order to have better opportunities in society. Well, that's just the preferred outcome. But I really just want to be able to communicate effectively and efficiently. Ano ba yun? Okay, effectively and efficiently. Effectively is you are able to do something. Like parang sabihin natin set rule na parang kaya mo siyang gawin. Kaya mong, like kapag ginawa mo to, like instructions, you follow instructions, and then you are able to finish the task. Sabihin na natin. And then efficient, kapag efficient ka, hindi, like parang dinidiscartehan mo. You are able to finish a task in a faster way, in a more innovative way. Ganun. Kasi nga sa effective is just following instructions. Now, I want to, for me, personally, I know that I'm an effective person, but it is my strong suit to be efficient kasi I'm not very innovative. I'm not very creative in creating like solutions by myself, like thinking about solutions by myself. I have to have like a reference before I actually attempt to do something and finish something. So, even at least like through like these types of this documentation, my objective to be able to articulate and organize my thoughts is sana kahit dito man lang I will be able to effectively achieve yung achievement pala na yung mismong goal is maging effective man lang kung hindi man efficient. Pero of course like so maging efficient. Pero I know that kailangan effective muna yung ipapatong ko sa akin kasi that's how my brain wiring works. Of course, if I invest in my intellectual capital, which is yung surface level or like yung pinaka-priority ko is yung sa thinking and speaking, articulating, syempre yung pa may like other subsets pa kasi yung mga hobbies, talents, ukulele, Japanese, diba? Yung driving, being able to drive, being able to integrate like, good financial decision making, and being able to save, being able to save money, achieve stability in terms of managing money by learning it, by honing myself in the field. Those are my objectives or my goals for intellectual capital. But okay, in terms of career goals naman, I want to be someone who is able to give my clients the opportunity to create better financial decisions. It might help, ganun. It might help yung bigyan sila ng opportunity to make better financial decisions, and then first that will reflect in their living standard, and ayun, so contribute in that way. So if ever financial advisor, parang basta yung nag-manage ng budget, or even ayun, like auditor, yung nag-compile ng mga transactions sila, then kasi hindi naman gusto ng mga tao yun eh. Nag-compile ng transactions eh. Like bakit niya yung yung pera niya, like parang usually like basta ganun. Ako bet ko pa naman yun, like at this point in time, like I'm doing that, hindi ko alam kung bakit. But I guess it's like within my interest. Sobrang interesado ko sa pag-keep track ng mga yung bibili ko. Ayoko nung out of place siya. I'm verbalizing, like this is just on the spot right now, like I'm verbalizing my subconscious thoughts. Yung ayun, sobrang parang hindi ako May 27, May 24, tapos May 31 na ngayon. Like from this span, like I just nagbabad ako sa spreadsheet. Sa Google spreadsheet, tapos like gumawa ko ng meron akong previews na like budget tracker before, pero I ditched it kasi nga hindi siya efficient. Kahit yung effectivity niya ano magulo So, na-burn out ako gumamit di gumawa ng bago. Nag-search ako ng mga templates ng ibang tao. Tapos, in-integrate ko sa sarili kong ano. Ayun, hanggang ngayon, nag-tweak pa rin ako, pero I'm not, sobrang tired. For yung lalo na yung initial days. Initial days, alam mo, mag-burn out ako, after 3 days. But nabot na yun, May 30 ba? May 30 mismo, yung pinaka daming, changes or new additions, May 30, 24 to 30. Dire-diretso. Sobrang ayokong bitawan yung yung pagtatay ko dito, yung pagtitinto yun. Hindi ako naliligo noon. Ganun. Kung kain ako kasi nga, syempre, buti na nabibigyan ako ni mami ng pagkain. Siya yung nadadala dito ng pagkain kasi isolation ako. Kung hindi hindi ko kain talaga. Yun na talaga yung problema. Good for me, I'm prioritizing this interest for as largely as this. Pero yun nga, parang syempre pagkakamali din na yung hierarchy, kaindigo, is parang sineset aside kaysa sa kaindigo sleep, sineset aside kaysa sa, yun nga, sa mismo interest na yun. So, ayun, kailangan din acknowledge yun, ganun ka, kaya ako sinasabi. Ayun, ano din pala, interpersonal intellectual capital. Yung the way I interact interpersonally, I also want to hone that. Kasi, of course, that is something na, I guess it's connected with the thinking and speaking, articulating. But kung that's, interpersonal relationships also have some complexity to it, na kailangan mong kasaan mo rin. Ganun. So, that's also one of the things that I want to hone, I want to invest in, na nakapailalim sa intellectual capital. So, that's yun nga, yung in terms of social and human capital. Social capital, yun. Yun pala mismo, oh my God. Ayun, no, diba, parang na-jumble tuloy. Yung interpersonal sinasabi ko, yung interpersonal skills, is social capital din pala. Ayun, yun pala yun. Yun pala siya under the intellectual capital. Somewhat it is, but ayun, sa social capital siya. Kasi yun mismo siya, sarili siya category. And then, sa human capital naman, being able to identify who I want to invest in para umunad ba yung buhay ko, umunad yung buhay ko, financially, sa work, sa friends, invest in which friends, which acquaintances, and ayun. Those are the capitals that, I don't know her name, I'm so sorry, I want to give credit to her, but the title of the video is, how she became a billionaire at 26, and here's what 13 lessons she's learned, and then, yeah, she has a lot more input in there, but yeah, the first, lesson there is invest in intellectual, human, and social capital, in order para umunad ka, financially. So, in-integrate ko kamo yun sa sarili ko, life goals. Yeah, so, another thing I want to talk about is the power of reflection, self-reflection. Yesterday night at 10 p.m. to 12 p.m. 11:40 p.m. So around 1 hour 40 minutes. I actually know even more than that. Kasi parang hindi ako makatulog. 10 to 11, nag-self-reflection ako. May kasi yung intention na parang naglaan ko ng oras. Ano naman ako dito. Yung mga iniisip ko, kasi hindi naman ako makatulog. Yung mga iniisip ko, yan ko na. Tapos ko na. And then natulog ako ng 11:40. Nagising ako ng 12:40 a.m. Nag-CR ako. Tapos wala na, hindi ako makatulog. Diyos ko. Ano na, I attempted for 3 hours and 30 minutes and more na makatulog. Bali from 12:40 to 4:30 a.m. I was attempting to sleep hanggang sa bumangon na ako ng 4:30 a.m. nga kasi nga hindi ko na kaya Diyos ko, hanggang pikit ng mata, yun talaga bali ang tinatry kong gawin is open yung tablet ko, pero nilalagay ko ng malaking sa malaking dun sa kanan ko para nakikita ko pa rin siya, pero hindi siya yung nakatutok sa ako. Natawa kasi I was trying to bore myself. Yung videos na nakalagay doon parang Avatar The Last Airbender na lahat ng mga avatar in-explain niya kung sino, kung ano yung ginawa sa lifestyle nila. Tapos yung mga ASMR restocking videos, yung mukbang na pasta, nakinig pasta, nagutom pa ako, gelato nga, nagawa sila ng gelato, pastries, candies, mga random videos na nakasave sa ano ko, nag-white noise pa ako, hindi pa rin siya kumana. Wala, it was a struggle, so I just gave up, for just 30 minutes, I was trying to okay, mag-board tapos bibigyan. Tapos ayaw pa rin makatulog. Ayun talaga. So sumasabay pa yung palpitation ko. Pag-isip. So ayun, nag-result na lang ako na bumangon na ng 4:30. Pero may yun, sa mind ko na bawal matulog. After. Ganun. If babangon ako ngayon, hindi na ako matutulog. Dire-diretso hanggang sa mag 10 PM na ulit. Kasi yung dahilan rin naman na hindi ako makatulog nun is hindi na dahil dun sa gamot ko. Na pang swelling kasi dapat yun dito, yung sa RBI na naninom ko. Pero, kanina sinerch ko, ano pala din yun, nagpapakabog ng dibdib. Sinarch pa ako eh. Sinarch sa likod ko, tapos yung mukha ko, kung hindi nakikita masyado sa camera, yung mukha ko lalo. Diyos ko. Pero parang carpet yung mukha ko pag nag-ugas ako ng mukha. Tapos, ayun yung feeling niya, parang carpet kasi parang may lubak-lubak na malambot lang, ganun. Hindi ko alam, basta ganun. Yung what was I saying, wala na, nalimot ko na. Ayun, dapat sa swelling lang siya, pero yung nagpapakabog din siya ng bibig. Ayun, other than yung, side effect ng gamot na, is nakatulog ako twice before mag 10 PM. From, I think, 2 to 4, tapos, basta, 4 to 7 na nga tayo, hindi ko alam, basta nakatulog ako, basta nakatulog ako before mag 10 PM. So, ganun yun na sa akin, okay. Hindi, so, nagdagdagan sila, nagpatong-patong na, I took a nap before, so like, hindi ako masyadong naantok. Tapos, yung gamot ko nagpapapalpitate sa akin, yung sarili kong condition is nagpapapalpitate sa akin actually. Tapos, kasama din sa condition ko yung hindi ako makatulog. Kasama din pala yung sa medication ng swelling, hindi ka makatulog. God, patong-patong sila. So, ayun, nung inisolve ako ng mangon, ito na, bubuo na tayo dyan. Is 4:30 AM, nag-start ako ng ganito rin na video, which is yung sinasabi ko kanina. It took 77 minutes, and even in 2 times speed, syempre, ayun nga, kalahati lang, 38 minutes lang yung ano niya. So, that is not, I'm not going, no. I mean, hindi na ko siya 2 times kasi nag-video sa device ko, pero ito nga, I'm redoing this kasi nga, I want this to be more comprehensive, more organized. Kasi doon sa ano na yun, sa 77 minutes na yun, yun talaga, upload ko rin yun para parang yung process ng mind ko is ano lang talaga, kung alin lang yung mauna, alin yung mahuli. Yun na yun. At this time kasi, pinanood ko yung video na yun 2 times speed na, tapos I took notes on which points were important to me or which ones I talked about in the video, and then ito, medyo inayos ko yung, parang, hindi ko siya tinitignan, diba? For the whole of this. And I'm proud, kasi hindi ko siya tinitignan, na inano ko lang, tinry ko lang i-rating nasa utak ko, which, kung paano ba yung flow ng gusto ko at this time. And, okay, yung next video na gusto kong ilagay sa video na to, is, yung, kung bakit ako napaisip nito, yung video na to, nagagawa ko ng vlog ng documentation. Kasi, yung dun sa 10 to 12 PM, sinasabi ko, 10 to 11:40 PM, sinasabi ko na, nangyayari kagabi. Yung unang inano ko dun, pinag-reflectan ko dun, is yung issue ko with inferiority. I have a friend, Jay na lang yung inano natin. Kung pinapanood niya to, sana naman nakausap ko na siya about this. Pero Jay na lang, Jay, and then, kaibigan na babae siya. I felt, parang, I genuinely happy for her. Ganun, like, why is it that I feel inferior to her? Why is it that I feel distant to her? Now, ganun, like, we're friends, and here I am being selfish and also feeling skeptical about our friendship now, ganun. Ayun. So, syempre, thought maging open-minded, ganun, para may ma-resolve ba. Okay, ganun. So, ayun nga. Sige, reflection time, okay. So, ayun, yung pinag-reflectan ko nun is, I felt inferior kasi meron akong standard. So, kung ano yung inferior. And I thought of her before as inferior. Kasi, she reminded me of myself in the past. And it's unhealthy, yes. But it's in my subconscious. And now I acknowledge it. And ito na, like, we're going through the path of healing, di ba? Ayun. I felt na, I guess my subconscious felt na my past self was inferior. Di ba? And then, dinapat ko yun sa kanya. So, I thought that she was also inferior. Tapos, syempre dumating yung panahon. Yung inisip ko siyang inferior siya na yun. Grade 9 pa kami nun. Grade 11 kami ngayon. So, every time na, grade 11 is lumipat na sila. Hindi magsasalita ng pangalan. Magsasalita ng pangalan. Basta, okay, hindi na. Is wag, paano kung ilinabas ko to? Oh, whatever. Ano ba yan? Hindi tayo magsasabi ng pangalan. Nagano sila yung friend pa namin sa CS. Kilala ko naman, kapag pinanong ko ulit. Ano ba yan? Oh, importante ako makakilala. Okay, anyways. Nung lumipat na sila ni S, si J and si S, naging Centralino. Naging sila sa MCU. Syempre, yung environment, like, never growing individual friend group, kasi kami apat kami. Si N, si S, si J, tas ako. Si N, puro babae kami na. Si N, sa STI. Si J, si S, sa MCU. Sa Centralino sila. Tapos ako, basta. So, magkakaiba kami ng school. So, nung lumipat na nga, syempre, I acknowledge mag-grow individually. That is something that we strive for in our friend group as well. Like, that is the bare minimum as well. Like, we're not dependent, ganun. Like, we're not codependent, you know. Pag may time ka sa sarili mo, you invest in yourself such as you can. Basta growth, diba? Ako kasi kaibigan eh. So, yung, syempre, time has passed. And then, for the year na yun na nagkita-kita kami, of course, kapag nagsama-sama, magkakaiba, like, we've already changed, we've grown, diba? And, since nasa isip ko, nasa back of my mind, nasa conscious ko na, inferior si Jillian sa akin, hindi ako yung hindi nag-grow. So, every time na nagkita kami, I feel somewhat threatened. I feel threatened na, parang, kasi I felt na she was growing in the speed na I did not expect her to be, kasi nga I thought that she was inferior na. Kasi nga, ang alam ko kasi, diba, hindi na dapat yung past self ko kanya. And then, I acknowledge na mabagal ako. Mabagal akong matuto, ganun. Kasi inductive ako. Basta, ngayon ko lang inamin, mamaya natin na na-acknowledge ko na mabagal akong mag-develop, o makapag-comprehend, mag-absorb, ganun. So, if yun yung iniisip ko as inferior, and then tinry ko ilagay yun sa kanya, and then hindi yun nag-match dun sa naisip ko, then that must mean na, hindi nag-match dun sa ano niya, mas tumaas siya dun, then that means that she's not inferior, kundi ako yung inferior. Kasi nakasa niya yung level ko eh, ganun. So, ayun. That was something I reflected upon in that like 1 hour and 30 minutes, in that 1 hour and 30 minutes, 40, in that 1 hour and 40 minutes, isa yun sa mga inano ko, pinagtunan ko ng pansin. And then of course, decided that I will open this up to her, kasi she deserves to know this, okay? Kasi parang ano yun eh, phase yun ng buhay ko na she was involved in basically, as something na directly na nakaka-apekto sa akin. And then, syempre, if nakaka-apekto yun sa akin, if nakaka-apekto siya sa akin, then that must mean na in some way, ako rin is nakakapag-apekto nun sa kanya, subconsciously, like hindi ko, unconsciously, hindi ko, like parang, hindi ko alam. So, ay, sabihin ko sa kanya, parang may ano kami, alam mo yun, maganda din yung material eh. And that will also like, provide more growth between us. So, ganun. So, isa yun, like inferiority, ganun. Hindi lang sa kanya, yung pinagkunan ko ng pansin, naisip ko rin yung dun sa former best friend ko na pinsan. Well, I mean, we're still friends. Hindi ko lang nasabi sa kanya na hindi ko na siya tinuturing na best friend. Just friends. Ganun. Dati kasi, I mean, inalapat lang naman dati sa amin yun, yung best friend kami. Title lang naman yun eh, na hindi naman kami yung nagin eh. Wala lang, since magkasama kami ng matagalan, na best friend na yan. Just mababa nga lang, hindi na hindi ko na siya. Nasa ano lang siya, friends na circle sa hierarchy ko. Anyway, I have a past with her na naiingit ako sa kanya. And then, yun nga, since like parang AJ, na kaibigan ko is, nagkakaroon ako ng ganun, ng inferiority complex. Siguro, nagre-resurface din yung dati kong inggit dun sa best friend si B, na ano siya. Nagre-resurface kasi like I'm looking at her life again in social media like, oh, we're basically like 1 year apart, she's 1 year older than me, but she seems to have her life put together, where she can at least, like, yung routines niya are integrated na talaga sa buhay niya, while I am still figuring it out, sorting it out, and trying my best to align myself to that. When yung sa kanya is, naka-align na siya dun, parang natural na sa kanya yun. So, ayun, we're going back to the fact na, mabagal yung pace ko. So, it is not fair for me to compare my life to hers. Ganon. So, again, the power of reflection, diba? So, sa yun sa ano ko, diba? So, basically, ang naging conclusion sa reflection na yun, embrace the fact that, mabagal yung pace ko. Yun yung surface level, yung parang yung parang outcome. Pero the strength behind that is that I'm an inductive thinker. From a compressed, like parang madaming thoughts, complex ang lahat. Pinagsama-sama namin yan. I-break down mo into many branches. Tapos tsaka may observe. Ganun yung thought process ko. That's how my brain is wired. And I have to accept that. That's me. And I love me, diba? Ka ba? Oh. So, ayun. That's just the conclusion out of that particular segment ng reflection time ko ng 1 hour and 40 minutes na yun. Actually, hindi ko sure kung tama ba yung inductive thinker namin. Nadjumble ko kasi inductive and deductive kasi nandito na ako dahil dun sa teacher namin sa oral communication. Hindi ko tuloy sure, parang sabi sa minsan ganito ito, tapos minsan nababaligtad. Pag sinerch ko din, parang wala, hindi ko na. Kasi yung sinasabi ko ng kuya ko mismo na definition, nahaluhalo ko na. Kasi I think diba deductive yung from madami, i-deduce mo, meaning babawasan mo, or like papalitin mo. That's like, yun yung nasa ano ko ngayon. Sana tama lang. Yung may nag-research, yung ko kasi naka-open na yung video, diba? Okay. Please sabay. Okay. Ano pa? So, yun, and then, speaking of friends nga, ganun, ayun. From that, since ako ko na yun, dapat natutulog na ako nun. Aba, hindi siya patutulog. Active yung utak ko. So, nagano pa siya, nagtuloy pa siya. Isip ako, like, parang yung, speaking of Jay, like, why do I feel naman na distant na kami as friends? Like, bakit ganun? Diba? Nag-isa yun sa mga kanina, diba, nabanggit ko. And then, conclude ko na, parang she's not investing her energy as much as she should inside our friend group. I realized that si N, si S ako, nag-update regarding yung mga individual growths namin while we are apart. But with J, she's not doing that. She's very isolated, kamo. Hindi namin alam kung ano nangyari sa buhay niya. And there's nothing wrong with yung sa kanya, yung circumstance niya. I don't think there's anything wrong with it kasi I think she's still trying to sort out what she actually is doing. Di parang hindi niya pa pinagtutunan ng pansin, kamo. Di parang yung mga growths niya, she just knows that she's growing but she's not conscious about it. She's, ay, parang ano siguro, either that, na hindi pa siya unconscious pa siya, or yung feeling ko conscious siya eh. She's able to it's just that she's not, I think she's focusing interpersonally. Ganun. Hindi interpersonal aspect. Nasabi ko din naman yun nung time na natin, yung grade 9 kasi, nagbibigay ako ng advice sa kanya, personal development kasi nga. Kung ano din yun, like partially, of course, gusto ko siyang tulungan. Kasi nga, I've seen myself in her. Pero, alam mo yun, may counterpart nga na toxic. Pero ayun na. Basically, ito, yung objective thing is, na nasabi ko sa kanya, na, like, if mag-personal development journey ka, sabi ko, you should start with your intrapersonal development before sa interpersonal development. Kasi nga, mas mahirap na, yung may kisalamuha ka agad sa iba, ang daming ibang tao, diba? Kisalamuha ka makikibaka ka agad dyan, nang hindi mo pa naiintindihan yung sarili mo, hindi mo pa na-identify na solidify, na evaluate yung sarili mo. Tapos sasabak ka agad sa field ng madaming tao. Like, kasi make full effort ka mo. So, kapag ginawa mo yun, kailangan intindihin mo agad sila. Eh, mahirap yun kapag hindi mo pa naiintindihan yung sarili mo. Paano mo sila intindihin kung hindi mo naiintindihan yung sarili mo? Gawa mo dyan, gano'n. So, ayun, nag-segue siya. So, segue siya tawag. Ano ba yun? Ayun, ganun yung, I think she's focusing interpersonally. And naisip ko nun, like, parang bare minimum, ito yung conclusion nung, nung segment na to, nung reflection na yun. It's the bare minimum that you update your friends about what is happening with you as an individual, what is happening with you, like yung growth, yung experiences mo, ayun nga, yung ganun, basta yung mga pinagdadaanan mo sa buhay mo ngayon, as we are apart, it's the bare minimum that you update the rest of your friends about it. It takes a lot of effort, but hindi siya malaking effort kung you're actually willing to invest in this set of friends. Ganun. So, I was kasi, like, bakit ito yung conclusion ko? Is this like not, obvious already? No. I guess not. Kasi kanina ko pang i-reflect on upon. Kasi I was thinking, am I the problem? Like, parang, ako ba? Like, parang, of course, alam kong hindi naman mali na, kapag ako, like, hindi naman mali yung ginagawa ko na, if ako, nag-update sa GC namin, about my own personal, growth and development while we have been apart. Sa akin, kasi walang problema yun eh. But, I thought, like, hindi naman porket na ang ginagawa ko yun is, kailangan daw din nila yun. So, yun yung nag-spark nung, na yun, parang, yung montage na, ano ba talaga, like, parang, is it needed, is it necessary, tapos yun parang naisip ko, yes, it is. It's actually even the bare minimum. Kasi hindi ka mag-grow yung friend group ninyo kung hindi nyo nalalaman yung nangyayari sa isa't isa. Kung ganun kasi, it will be prone to misunderstandings kapag nagsama-sama ulit kayo. So, and syempre, yung gusto nyo is i-minimize yung misunderstandings through communication para, imbis na naghahangap kayo dun sa misunderstandings nyo, is nag-grow together kayo habang magkasama kayo. Ganun. Eh, parang hindi na kayo magkakakano dyan, sayang ng oras na magkakaka habang nandun na sa mismong time na magkakasama kayo. And minsan na kayo magkakasama. Sasayang nyo pa yung oras nyo? Hindi. Diba? Ayun. If ever man na yung bali circumstances na alam na parang pagod ang lahat so hindi makapag-update. Pero even that, like, update mo na like pagod ako ganun. That in itself, yun na nga yung mismo, yun yung kailangan mong gawin. Ganun. Oh, another thing, okay. So, ayan na yun. Sa friends, investment. Ito na, nag-flow na sa another topic about the segment. Yung investment. Napa-reflect ako noon na meron akong kaibigan sa may larger group of friends kasi kami. Kasama pa rin kami apat. Kami itong main friend group ko. Nakapasok pa sa mas malaki pang with other people pa. And meron akong doon, parang evaluate ko yung mga tao doon. Kasi from this one person, let's call her D. She's a girl, okay. D. Parang naisip ko if I still want to be friends with her. And I reflected upon it using using basta terms in order to register her in like a spectrum. Ano man natin basta parang it's either like is she someone who invests in others to invest in herself and then invest in herself to invest in others. Yun yung healthy, yun yung ideal na hinahanap ko. And then for the rest of the friend group dun sa GC na yun, pasok sila doon. Meron lang si N, G na lang, si G, na pasok siya doon pero may perfectionist, tendency, kaya may mistrust. Ayaw niyang magsayang ng oras. So that's what he's thinking, na ayaw magsayang ng oras or sa tingin niya masasaktan lang siya or hindi siya pwedeng maging vulnerable. Ganun. Kasi he thinks na if nagpapasok siya, nagpapaintindi siya sa iba, na hindi na, parang disappointment na siya. Kasi kaya niyang mag-invest in others. Sige, maglabas siya ng energy dyan. Willing siya makipag-connect. Pero tapos kaya niya din mag-invest sa sarili niya. I-develop niya yung sarili niya. Pero yung development niya na, yung sarili niya, is gagawin niya na dapat mag-isa. Yung iniisip niya na dapat ako na gagawa nito. Alam ko yung mistakes ko, and i-mend ko mag-isa. Kaya niya magpatulong. Kasi sa tingin niya, pag nagpatulong siya, hindi, parang mabibreak yung perfect self niya. Makikita nung pinapasok niya, na hindi pala siya perfect, na he makes mistakes. And, pa kasi siya eh. Hindi denial pa siya eh. Na perfect kasi siya eh. Ganun. Perfect siya. Pag in-input kasi yan, it's not his fault. In-input yan, habang like through the years kasi, academic achiever kasi siya. So, and then, kaya niya, madami siyang kaya. And then, nakapag-define through his grades. So, parang evidence, assurance na perfect siya. May pagka-perfect siya. Ganun. Or may pagka-magaling siya. So, any slip up, any mistake, ayaw niya ipakita sa iba. Kasi ayaw niya makita sa sarili niya. Ganun. So, may ganun lang siyang pero he's willing to invest in others and invest in himself. It's just na meron siyang struggle in this part. Ganun. And I know this kasi I, at some point, was also like this. And, I guess I'm not, kung tapos hindi, parang dapat tanggalin na yung ganung klaseng kaibigan kasi nakakapagod ang subaybayan. Pero hindi. I guess I'm willing to invest in him pa kasi I believe na I can still help him. Kasi I overcame that. And, yes, I overcame that. So, for me, hindi ka rin pa ganun, pero considerably, diba? Look, I'm able to acknowledge this. And, like, hindi siya yung parang embarrassing. Hindi. It really happened. Ganun. And, I guess I'm willing to help him. Kasi I can. In some way, can relate eh. Oh, kaya ko naman mag-relate. Okay, usapan natin. Yung mismong topic ng na to. Yan, basically, CD is she's not willing to invest in others. No, she's willing to invest in others for herself. And that is selfish. Okay. I mean, at some point, initially, before you make friends with people, di ba, like yun naman din na like parang first day of school, approach ko sila para magkaroon ako ng kaibigan, para less dreadful yung school year. Initially, ganun naman talaga. Okay lang naman. Wala kang magagawa eh. Kung hindi mo gagawin, hindi ka makikipag-usap sa iba. So, in human nature naman, like social beings yung mga tao, di ba? And it's a need, it's a necessity to interact with people. So, pag hindi, you will actually go crazy. Go crazy! Yung, ayun, si D. Hindi, parang, kasi, isa pa sa bare minimum, na like with friends, or making friends, is you are interested in the other person. Kaya mo gustong makipagkaibigan sa kanya. Kasi interested ka sa kanya. Yung gusto mo makipag-connect sa kanila. Connect as in, kilalanin pa sila. And then grow with them, develop with them, know what's happening with them, notice any changes within them. Ganun. Yun yung pakay mo kung bakit gusto mo makipagkaibigan sa tao na yun. Ganun. You became interested and then you want to create a connection. Yung sa kanya, yung masuspect ko, yung nare-register ko sa kanya, okay, para padalian natin to, yung sarili kong experience with interacting with her, yung basehan natin. Kasi like before yung babasayan din natin yung interactions ng iba. She seems to be somewhat hostile with me. I mean, hindi naman yung parang gumagano. Yung lang, parang it's not, parang ayaw niya maglabas ng energy. Parang monotone kapag it comes to me. When it comes to me, may kapag-interact siya sa akin. Parang ayaw niya talaga mag-invest. Parang yung for courtesy na lang, na makipag-usap siya sa akin. Kasi we're in the same friend group type of shit. Ganun. Yung hindi hindi siya genuinely interested nga. Parang ayaw niya makipag-connect sa akin. Ganun. Which is, sa tingin ko nga, hostile siya. Kasi sa akin lang ginagawa yun. In terms of others, well, except ayaw niya sa mga tahimik, I think. Kasi, basta, some other people in the friend group is tahimik din. And then hindi siya makapag-resonate with these people. But, pwede sa naman, kung hindi naman din talaga nila reciprocate naman sa kanya, ng ibang mga tao na naman sa sarili namin. Pero ako, I try my best to compromise and resonate with her naman. Kahit sa tingin niya na hindi up to par yung reactions ko sa mga actions niya, words niya, basta siya, yung mga dinalabas niya, is hindi niya natatanggap sa akin yung gusto niya. Like, certain like parang hyper reactions, tatawa. So, hindi ko naman like parang hindi naman ako talagang natatawa. O, ganun, na hyper. Yung ganun, basta like parang may in-expect niya siya sa akin. And then since hindi ko sinusundan yun, is hindi na ako magandang investan para sa kanya. Yun yung na-register ko. That's why like parang, yun yung na like, what I mean by hostile siya sa akin. And sa akin lang. And like some other people na hindi din, like, ganun din yung nangyayari kapag nakikipag-interact siya with ganun. And so that means na parang porket hindi ka nakakapag-gain ng profit from this person. Like parang kapag nag-invest ka dito tapos wala kang makuha, X na siya. So yun nga, you're only willing to invest in others, to invest for yourself, pero you're not willing to invest in yourself for others. Kasi what do I mean by investing in yourself for others? Yung magko-compromise nga. Since gusto mo makipag-connect sa tao na yun, you will try your best to adapt, ganun, to adapt to their like way, in the best that you can. Pali parang medyo magbabago ka, di ba? Like mag-invest ka sa sarili mo, like mag-invest ka ng energy, that's effort. You will try to adapt. Yung hindi ka naman yung magbabago para sa tao na yun mismo na kailangan yung mag-people pleasing ka. Hindi ganun. You're still holding on to yourself, pero yung alam mong komportable kayong parehas kapag nag-interact kayo. Kasi nga, you're both making the effort to do that. Which is hindi niya nga yung ginagawa. And kaya gusto ko rin siyang like, hindi na siya gawing like, kaibigan. Kasi mag-invest ako sa'yo, tapos ikaw hindi. So wala din patutunguhan yung pagkakaibigan na to. Ganun. This early on, symptoms. Well, no, predictions. Another factor na naisip ko na baka toxic na talaga siya. Kasi nga, meron siyang kaibigan na, well, former kaibigan na. Pero, nung kaibigan niya pa, hindi niya alam yung tendencies ng tao na yun. Kaya, naging clueless rin siya nung may nagawa ng kababalaghan yung kaibigan na yun. Nag-cheat sa girlfriend niya. And then, syempre, kinapos namin. Pero, ayun, during the conflict, parang like, conflict niya na nga, yun ang yung kaibigan yun. Hindi niya daw alam. Hindi niya expect na ganun siya, yung kaibigan niya. Yung kaibigan namin, nandun yun sa friend group namin yun na malaki. Pero sila yung mga bestie-bestie. Hindi niya alam. Bakit hindi? Kayo yung bestie-bestie. Kung interesado ka talaga dun sa tao na yun, you're noticing how they act, any changes, any like, patterns, diba? Ikaw yung closest sa kanila eh. So, ikaw yung pinakamakasagap ng mga ganun. Yung mga flags, green or red flags, diba? Depende. Ikaw yung makasagap nun. Pero siya nagsabi, hindi niya in-expect. So, ayun. Another thing, again, like, yun nga, kaibigan mo dapat yun kasi nga, you're genuinely interested in them and want to form a connection with them. But, it seems na, kaibigan mo lang siya kasi you're not giving, but you're taking. You're only investing in them to, like, for yourself. Ayun. Another supporting evidence yun, diba? So, ayun. I'm thinking about not investing in her anymore as well. Just letting her be an acquaintance. Basta thinking, if sasabihin ko sa kanya. Depende. Kung i-confront niya naman ako, like, tanongin niya ako, okay. Pero parang hindi naman necessary. Kasi hindi rin naman talaga kami close. Medyo malapit na matapos. Ito na lang. Yung closing na to. Yes! Okay. Feeling ko may aversion na ako sa mga routines and repetitive tasks. So dati I was like, so, by it, like, parang, ko, meticulous ako, tedious, like, parang, kaya ko yung mga, gusto ko yung mga repetitive na actions kasi parang secure yun, ganun. Feeling ko nagka-aversion na ako kasi sobrang na-drain ako kasi I saw on my notes app how much detail I did on my schedule. 9:05 a.m., 9 a.m., wake up, 9:02 a.m., brush teeth, 9:05, and then, skincare. Like, just go every minute, meron talaga. Sa kabahan, kasi nga ganun nga eh. My God. Siyempre, like, ayun, talagang mababurnout. Ginagawa ko yun sa lahat ng mga, school routine, sa bahay, sa mga gawain, habang naglalaro ng Genshin. My God. Yung kuya ko, like, parang, grabe naman yan, merong schedule ng gano'n. I get it now. Okay. Yung, ganun, yung, kailangan, ayun, like, parang nag-branch off from that, parang kailangan, hindi nagagana sa akin yung gagawa ko ng sobrang detailed na mga routine na schedules, ganun. Kasi nga, it's not applicable to me anymore. I tried it, I did it, that was my life before, for 3 years, 2 years, before mag-high school, ganun na ako, I think. And, I think, ko lang yun, parang inadapt ko lang yun. and it was not in my nature, but a nurture. So, I have to figure out a new way for me, na nag-align for me. And my personality, my tendencies, yung ano ko, yung pace ko, ano ba yung magana nga sa akin, tactic para gawa yung mga routines. Yung ano, Diyos ko, kakain, naliligo, yung tasks niya, yung mga ano, for now, listing, yung ano ko. I think, yun lang naman yung ano ko. I think, hindi ako na-burnout sa, I mean, I don't know, we'll see if, pati yung listing sa burnout ako. Pero kasi, I think, no choice siya kasi, pangit yung memory ko, mabilis mawala. Yung sa memory, working memory ko, mabilis mawala. Yung mga nakastore, yung ano din. Kaya nga hindi nga ako magaling mag-organize ng thoughts and creativity, kasi nga ganun nga. So, sa isip ko, writing down yung supposedly nasa working memory ko dapat is gagana sa akin. Hindi gumagana naman talaga siya. Kasi gagana naman talaga eh. Pero, I don't know how I will make it less, na nakaka-burnout. So, ayun. Isa yun sa mga susubaybayan natin sa channel. Tapos, kailangan yung needs ko is identify ko rin kung paano sila nagiging wants. Kasi usually, vice versa siya. Yung wants, para, like, mo, kung kailangan mo ba talaga yun, ano mo siya, i-evaluate mo how much you need it. So, yung isa yun sa inisip ko, tatry kong tactic, ganun, yung, since version sa routine, since na, like, listing lang nga rin, why should I go through with this? Like, parang need yung kumain, need yung maligo, need yung matulog. Pero, nagre-rebel din ako kasi nga, I think it's the effect of the oversion ng mga routine. So, bakit kailangan ko yun? Kailangan kong mag-skincare na ganitong like sa umaga, tapos sa gabi, ba't kailangan ko yun? Kasi, yung before, yung need lang. Need siya, ganito, okay, sige. Point. Hindi na gumagana. Nagre-rebelde pa rin ako kahit need na siya. Nagre-rebelde ako sa routine kahit need na siya. So, kailangan, naghanap ulit ng solusyon. So, I'm thinking yung define ko why I want it this time, not why I need it. Kasi hindi pala enough. So, why I want it, ayun, parang sitting, bakit, kagabi, tinesting ko, bakit gusto kong matulog, diba? O ba't gusto kong matulog? Then naisip ko, gusto ko kasing 8 AM ako magising bukas. Kasi hindi naman natulog kasi nga kanila yung gamot. O, charis. Kanila yung gamot, tapos yung natulog. Diyos ko. Pero ayun, I think it worked for us long as it should have. Kasi 3 hours and 30 minutes ako nagpursige dun eh. Nakahiga ng pinapay mag-sleep habang nakapikit yung mata. 3 hours and 30 minutes, that was like so much determination if we're going to evaluate that objectively. Grabe yung 3 hours and 30 minutes. I was trying to be so bored as well. So parang makatulog. Intentionally making myself bored for 3 hours and 30 minutes. Kadyan. So, ganun. Nakakabang, I think nagana naman siya, diba? I-identify mo kung bakit yung needs mo, I want mo. Tapos, another thing is, yung tidiness ng room ko kanina na tinopen ko. Tidiness of the room, bakit siya magiging want? This is a need, diba? Bakit siya magiging want? Kasi, I want my working hours, my, like, the times where I'm being productive, to be as optimal in productivity as I can. Kasi parang maganda yung like, depende sa tidiness ng room. If the room is organized, like my clothes are folded, my bed is made, like everything is like not cluttered, like, it also motivates me to, like, parang nagre-reflect yun sa ano ko, kung ano yung nakikita sa environment ko, ina-absorb ko, tapos lumalabas siya dun sa how my mind is, my productivity, how I want to be productive. Like, parang gusto ko din maging organized, gusto ko din be cluttered, ganun. So, kaya siya magiging want na ayusin yung mga gamit ko dito, daily, regularly, para, ayun, para maayos ang buhay. Ganun, gusto kong, ayun, yes, I think it's working. Actually, hindi ganda yung film. This is not how I phrased this, before. Like, parang I was just thinking na, gusto kong sabihin sa self ko na i-declutter yung room niya. Pero, wow, siya, may nag-click. Yes. This has been 1 hour and 13 minutes. Because it's more than, diba, yung 77. Pero, this is more organized and more articulated, and I love that. Wow, like I did not even look at this like as something that I really needed. So medyo slow yung may times na parang kapag iniisip ko ano yung susunod. Matagal siyang hindi actually mabilis na siya eh. Kung kumpara ko yung normal or like syempre kapag under pressure, yung research defense. Parang walang pumapasok sa utak ko, walang naman. Hindi ko ma-recall yung mga dapat kong i-recall. Syempre I guess wala nang pressure yung dito ngayon. Medyo may konting pressure kasi parang gusto ko ng konting lang yung time na meron ko sa storage ko. Diba? Considering na diba? Oh, grabe, I'm so proud. Diba? Ganun. This is the objective of this, like being able to, see, I'm already being appreciative ka mo. Like, this is just the first thing. Of course, hindi naman dito, yun nga, as I said, dito maging daily upload, regular upload. It's just whenever I want to speak my thoughts, or reflect, ganun. Or like, document what I already reflected on, like, how this has been, diba? Dami kong reflectan kagabi. And then, gusto kong i-document kung ano yung pinreflectan ko kagabi in a more comprehensive and organized manner. And yun nga, like, parang mahasa yung yung capabilities ko in articulating and speaking. Ay, naku talaga, ang galing ko talaga. Grabe na to. The thing is nga lang, edit ko to, syempre. Yun lang. I'm just gonna make it simple. Kakat ko lang yung mga dead air and add some type of title, kasi na-organize ko na yan, dito yung mga sumunod-sunod na, like, segments na pinag-reflectan ko. And I also want this to be, I have a title here, The Power of Reflection. So, ayun. Thank you for watching. It's already like, what time? 25 PM na. Ayun. I'm gonna sleep na. I hope. I mean, I drank, yung propranolol ko, yung pangalan sa puso ko. Ang lesson ng kabog. So, wish me luck. Ganun. Bye! Thank you so much.